Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to another episode of In the Mix Africa. Your host with the most is with you today. Ashwin can't be joining us for this show, but I'll be guiding you guys throughout this whole episode. But before we do get into anything regarding sports, I'd just like to say happy Easter to everybody and a lekker Good Friday. We're going to be buying on the show today, put down some meat, get ready for an exciting weekend. We are off work. We are only coming back to work next week, Tuesday. So we are embracing it and we are making the most out of it. So on today's show, we have Jesse Jackson Kauraitha that has an exclusive interview for us. So that will be coming up very shortly. And other than that, we'll be talking about some teams that have missed out on the World Cup. It's going to be very devastating to see that Italy won't be in the World Cup. I also saw Denmark is not in the World Cup. So those are just teams that are added to the long list of teams that won't be in the World Cup, like Nigeria. But guys, hang tight as we get ready for another exciting In the Mix Africa.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts, starting from $500 million excluding VAT per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just $15 million per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more. Or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared, Paratus.
Obviously, the answer is yes. There was a delay of 10 to 15 minutes during the match, which is common. Why am I saying it's common? When there's issues with weather conditions, sometimes the match is suspended for 10 to 20 minutes up until the weather conditions are good. Then the match continues. If the conditions does not favor the process, then the match is suspended. And who does that? It's only the referee who has that final decision. And sometimes the pitch is not up to standard and they realize it in the middle of the match. They first try and fix the problem. If the problem is fixed, after 10 to 20 minutes or 30 minutes, the match continues. Why am I bringing these things? Because the referee has the ultimate powers given in terms of the rules of the game. Now, when the players left the pitch, and mind you, the referee in this juncture is CAF, because CAF appoints a referee to act on its behalf and to make sure that the rules of the game are followed. If not, they are the first person on the pitch to penalize, take final decisions on behalf of CAF. So at the end of the day, if the decision of the referee to have observed some of the players, not all of the players, the whole Senegalese team never left the pitch. A portion of the players, including the likes of Mane, left the pitch because Mane went to fetch the 3-4 players that were in the dressing room. So those players left the pitch without the consent of the referee. Now, if that happens, what does the referee do? The referee penalizes those players on the pitch. How does he penalize them? By giving them either a yellow card or a red card. The referee did not do that. The referee continued with the match. But when the referee decided that the match must continue and Morocco must take the penalty, at that point, Morocco did not say, we are going to take the penalty, but we are protesting that these people left the pitch. Hence, what is going to happen further is under protest. Whether we win or lose the match, we are protesting Senegal for leaving the match. they should have submitted their protest then before the referee could allow the match to continue. When the referee allowed the match to continue, Morocco was an accomplice in this continuation. So everything that happens after the referee decided the match will continue, unfortunately, if you have to challenge it, you challenge the actions of the referee. Because the referee should have ended the match if the Senegalese players have left the pitch. The whole team. But unfortunately, the whole team never left the pitch. So in my understanding of the applications of the law, the appeal committee yet in law by relying on section 84, which requires for it to be relied on the violations of section 82 and 83. Not one of them, but both of them. So that is my take. And what Senegal can do is they can take it to CAS. Probably there will be around 3 arbitrators. I don't believe that there would be 2. 3 arbitrators who will be judging this case and see whether that will be overturned. But the biggest issue is this matter will take on long. You see how long CAF even took the issue between the disciplinary committee and the appeal committee. It took long and it kills the process. When the DC made their decision, it was in a very short span of time. But the appeal committee took a lengthy process to come to a decision. Now, CAS will not be compelled to finalize this process as soon as possible because nothing in that matter is urgent. The match was played. But my question is, how is the trophy now going to be given to Morocco? Is there another ceremony? It actually takes and kills the hype of the game on the eve of the date when Morocco lost the match. So my 2 cents to that.
Okay, guys, so as you know it, we are here at the special Braai Corner, Patricia's Braai Corner. I am joined by the one and only, like I told you guys, JJK is on the show today. Kareth, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm good. How are you doing, Brian? It's good to be on the show.
Yeah, bro. I'm very happy. I'm very good. Look, we have some minute steaks. They've been seasoned very well, added some oil, so we're about to put those on the fire. Did you hear what Patricia said we are making today?
Yo,
Do you remember?
marry me, torpedoes. What?
Okay, yeah, go on. But you're close.
Okay.
You are close. You are very close.
All right.
Marry me?
That's it.
Finish your torpedoes.
No, but what now? That's all I heard. Okay. You know, Brian, these things are always new to me.
Yeah.
Some of these Patricia's delicacies and plates, I think she deserves to be on Hell's Kitchen. Huh?
She does, because she comes up with a lot of good stuff. Good shot, Jesse. So we have the Marry Me stuffed steak tortillas, not torpedoes, that we're making today. So Jesse, minute steaks, we're gonna put them on the fire.
Put them on the grill, bro.
Put them on the fire. Tell me, how do you want yours, Jesse? Last time, you remember when Chairman was on the show? Chairman made us some good steak.
Yeah.
But Chairman made it medium to well.
Yes.
Do you think we should do medium to well again? Or
To
you
be
want
honest, I just pretended it was good because he was the chairman. I think
So you didn't really like it?
I still love my meat well done. Eh?
Also, you didn't really
I
like that.
I had to make the men feel good.
Chairman, I hope you're watching. Chairman, I hope you're watching.
Sorry. Hey.
Hey, we enjoyed it. Most of us loved it. Like I told you, it's how meat is supposed to be made. But we know Jesse is different when it comes to that. Karaitha, we saw during the week the FIFA games that have been happening. Namibia beating Comoros in their last game in the series. World Cup, we saw teams that crashed out, very, very big teams. Italy getting knocked out by Bosnia-Herzegovina. What are your thoughts there, brah?
I mean, it's quite set for I think the biggest talking point here will be the Italians. It's quite set for a former World Cup champion. I think was it in 2006 when they won,
yes.
Yeah, when they won the World Cup against France in the final. Yes, it's quite sad to see a nation of such stature with a very competitive league, one might say, one of the toppest leagues
Has to be.
in
Probably
Europe.
in the top 5, yeah.
In Europe and in the world. But it's probably currently struggling. So it's one of those things that one might say, you wonder how come
Yeah.
is Italy not making the cut to the FIFA World Cup? And you know, for the Italians and for Italian football itself, it's a step back, and it has been consistent now.
It's been going on for a while now, yeah.
For a while that they are not qualifying. So I think they have to relook at what they are not doing correctly. Is it national team selections? Is it probably
Is it the league itself?
The fact that the league, you know, also one thing you have to understand, the Italian league before had a lot of Italian players playing playing football in their trade there in their own
Italy,
league.
yeah.
And in most cases, an Italian team, for the likes of Juve, you would just find one team, basically 2 to 3 players of another
country, or from somewhere else, yeah.
from somewhere else, playing there as. But now you see that it seems like Italian football itself has been changed in terms of structure. We knew Italians not conceding easily. We knew them as strong, low block and stuff like that. So there has been a lot of changes over the years in terms of their football DNA, which is, I think, becoming a problem towards the national team.
Look, I think I have another interesting question for you. We're gonna go for a short break. We're first gonna finish up with the meat. We still have to get the sauce together. We have some sun-dried tomatoes that we're gonna have to add some onions to make the sauce that goes in the tortilla. But England also lost this weekend. They lost both their games.
They drew
against Uruguay and lost to Japan.
to Japan.
But we'll talk more about that on the other side of the show. So for now, we first have to get into the JSP Bet with the Bet segment, and we also have short corner that's coming up. So stay tuned. Hang with us, and we'll be right back.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts. Starting from $500 million, excluding VAT, per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just $15 million per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more. Or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared. Paratus.
Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the JSB Bet with the Best segment. My co-host, Siobhan Wilson, will not be joining me today. Like we said earlier, it's Good Friday. This guy's already on holiday. He's already enjoying his time. He's chilling. But hopefully we'll get his betting tip towards the end of the show. or towards the end of the segment, and then we'll put it up on screen for you guys to see. Because you know that guy has been in good form lately, has been putting together very good bets. There's no Premier League this weekend, although there is sorry, the Serie A, there is the Bundesliga, there is, I think, FA Cup fixtures as well. So let's get right into it. We start off with some La Liga matches. The first match, there's a match playing today, but we won't be focusing on that match. Rayo Vallecano taking on Elche. Our first game for the bet slip is Real Madrid taking on Mallorca. This game plays tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So that's our first game. We're putting it down. We have Barcelona playing against Atletico Madrid. This game will be happening at Atletico Madrid. We know what happened in the Copa del Rey. Barcelona lost to Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey, and they are now playing in the final. So I'm going to go for Barcelona to beat Atletico Madrid just because of the form that Barcelona are in, and Barcelona do want to win the Spanish La Liga. So I think they will get the best in that game. And then we move over to the Serie A, where we also have a few interesting fixtures. We're looking at AS Roma taking on Internazionale Milan. That game plays on Sunday. I'm going to go with Inter Milan to win that game comfortably. Inter Milan sit at the top of the log. I think that's our only game for the Serie A. And then we go to the Bundesliga, where we get a lot of goals. I'm very excited about that league. Our first game is Bayer Leverkusen taking on Wolfsburg. I'm going to say Bayer Leverkusen to win that game comfortably. Second game, we have Bayern Munich against FC Freiburg. Bayern Munich to get a win in that game. And then in the third game, I think this one is going to be my risky game. We do have RB Leipzig that are playing against Werder Bremen. So I'm going to go for RB Leipzig to get the win in that game. And then we head over to the Premier League. Not Premier League, but to England. And then we see what's happening in the England. We have FA Cup. Interesting fixtures that are happening over the weekend. We have Manchester City that are taking on Liverpool, which I'm going to predict and say that is the match of the week on JSB. It's tricky. I'm going to skip it. I think I'm going to skip it, but I'm going to... Or we can do both teams to score. Let's do both teams to score. We're going to do both teams to score for Liverpool and Manchester City. Let's have a look at the odds. 1.5, not too bad. We add that to the mix. We have 8 games now, and we have 34 odds. So at the moment, if you put down $100, you're looking at 3,400 over the Easter weekend. But we are not done yet. We have Chelsea that are taking on Port Vale. The odds for Chelsea to win are 1.06. Not good enough. We're not going to bite on those. And then we have Southampton that are playing against Arsenal. Arsenal in good form. Arsenal will be looking to qualify and get into another final after losing to Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. We are going to say Arsenal to win and under 4-5. That sounds like a good option. So if we have a look at the odds, we have 1.59, which is really good. I think I'm going to stop it there. I have a couple of games. Let's run through them just one more time. We have an 8-fold that comes in at 55 odds. Javon is going to love this one. So first match, we have Real Madrid to win. Second match, we have Barcelona to beat Atletico Madrid. We have Inter Milan to beat AS Roma. Bayer Leverkusen to win against Wolfsburg. We have Bayern Munich to beat Freiburg. RB Leipzig to beat Werder Bremen. Manchester City and Liverpool, both teams to score. That's in the FA Cup. And then we have the Arsenal to win against Southampton and under 4-5 goals. That comes in at 1.59. The odds will be coming up on your screen shortly. 55 odds. If we play 100, we are looking at 6,229 Namibian dollars and 59 cents. I'm sure that should be enough to sort you guys out for the weekend. Have a lekker Easter, and hopefully the bets come in. We'll be seeing you guys again next week. Same time, same place. Bet with the best. Okay, viewers, this is, of course, my favorite part of the show. Jesse, before we talk about anything else, you went too sure about what we were making. But after this now, like you can see the cheese, you can see the meat in the tortilla. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks okay.
Looks okay?
Yeah.
This ramen is very...
I'm hard to impress with
Exactly.
these things
I think the
anyways.
easiest way to impress these guys is just pop and
A
flace.
pot of meat.
No ruhere. As I told you guys. So, before we talk about our food,
It's Easter.
we have Easter. Easter is coming. It's across the corner. It's just here. I can taste it. It's time for us to go into our holiday mood for a couple of days before we come back to work. So, guys, if you want to win yourself a food voucher from Shoprite or Checkers, if you don't want to spend money, use your own money, you can win a voucher for 2,500 Namibian dollars for a year. That means every month you go to Shoprite, you get food for 2.5. Every month. What would you do with that money? With that 2.5 every month for food that you don't have to spend yourself.
I'll go to the farm every weekend.
Okay, so basically, if you're wondering what you have to do, all you have to do is go to Shoprite or Checkers, spend 180 Namibian dollars on the participating products, and then after that, take a picture of your till slip, send it to the number 085 785 6231, and then you are in the draw where you stand a chance to win yourself a food voucher. So they go from 250, 500, 750, $1,000, and then we have the mega one for 2.5. I think I've said everything that I had to. Hopefully, you guys remember Easter. Please make the most of this competition. 180 bucks is not too much, and you can definitely walk away with a food voucher that you can spend at Shoprite or Checkers. I prefer Checkers, but that's just me. Jesse, we were speaking about the food. I need you to get the first bite for us. Choose yours, dip it into the hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Yeah, it's like a mild hot sauce, not like really hot, like it's or a chill hot sauce, yeah. Ish, by being a hero to an event like this is tough. It's tough.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. Jesse's not used to these things, so he will say it's okay. For us who know what we are eating, I'll tell you guys better. Let's dip it like this. We got a bit of the hot sauce. We got the tortilla, stuffed with some cheese. We got some minute steak cut into small bits. And then we have that sauce that we made earlier that's also inside here. So
I think I can taste the cheese more than anything else inside this.
can you taste the meat?
Ah,
The sauce is burning.
I've tasted the cheese more than the meat itself, but it's fine.
Bite this side where the meat is Canada, underneath. Okay, guys, so this is really nice actually. If you guys are planning on making like a light meal for yourself for this Easter, consider doing this one that we just did. It's really nice. You're gonna love it. Jesse, it's Easter, like we said. We're gonna be saying that a lot. Give the people a message that are going for Easter.
Please stay safe
Okay.
and do not overspeed.
Okay.
Follow the rules of the road, because we know that many of the people will be going to their desired destination.
Yes.
Yes. I think that's the message, loud and clear. I don't want to speak about more before I get out of line. You know what I would have said.
Yes,
but
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, guys, loads of love from us here in studios, from In The Mix Africa. All we're saying is, like Jesse said, drive safe, stay safe, go where you're going and come back safely. You don't need to speed. We all just have to get there. Getting there is more important than how fast you get there. Always remember that. But from us here, we're going to be enjoying our food. We're going to be enjoying our Easter. So enjoy your Easter weekend. And we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Goodbye. Adios.